Hi class, before I get started today, I wanted to mention a very specific and very special part of the course. This is the by the end of this unit section. So this is really important and we need to pay attention to it because this is going to tell us sort of like what we're learning and focusing on in the course in that specific unit. And so if you look at the unit 1 section, you have learn how to identify a plot, and then there are several other bullet points. One of the things you can do is look at the topics and see how they connect together with the various bullet points in that section. So I really want you to focus in on those, and what I'm going to do is have a weekly video where I do focus in on those various bullet points. So today I wanted to focus on the bullet point number 2, where it says identify strategies that can be used to strengthen your active reading abilities. So if you go down, you can see that topic 2 is talking about this, about how to become an active reader. So by going over those articles, this will help you achieve that second bullet point. So if we go to the article from Princeton University, there's a lot of great things that we can do in order to become better and more active readers. And so throughout this class, we're going to be dealing with a lot of difficult readings that are going to be very hard to understand and deal with and grapple with. And so it's important that we have a strategy in place to become a better reader, a more effective reader, and make sure that we understand the readings and don't have to go to Wikipedia. So these are all great suggestions. I like, in terms of me as a reader, number 4 the best. Highlighters scare me because I tend to highlight everything. So what I use is a trusty pen. I have one with this little clippy here, so wherever I'm going I can kind of clip it to my book. However, you might be reading things digitally because we are in an online class. So one of the things I tend to do when I'm reading online is make little sticky notes for myself. And so as I'm reading, I kind of make little sticky notes and do those notes like that instead. You can get like a diary if you want. You know, you can get something fancy like this. You can be like me with my sticky notes and putting them everywhere if you're reading things online. The fact of the matter is, we just want to take notes and annotate as we go. And the things that I look for are the things that either surprise me, interest me, confuse me. Those sorts of things will help me know what is important in terms of the story. Especially the things that confuse me. You know, if you're reading a story that is very confusing in the parts, you're not sure what's going on, that's something great to bring up later on in terms of our discussions and see if anyone else could help you explain that section to you. Or maybe you can, email me directly and say, hey, I wasn't sure what's going on here. Can you please go into more detail there? And so those are the types of things that will help us become a more active and better reader. So these are all very abstract, meaning just kind of talking about the reading process in general. And then next week, in week 2, we'll talk about how do we apply these to the specific readings that we're going to be going over. And you'll see that there's a connection. The things that we're learning this week are going to be transferring over. So then, because of that, it's really important to make sure that we have a good grasp on each of those bullet points, because we're going to be needing those skills in the next week, okay, and the weeks after that as well. And so that if we don't have that sort of nailed down, then it's going to be a lot harder. Thank you so much for listening to this video on reading. Hope you found it informative. As always, if you need any help, please email me directly, use the Ask the Instructor area, utilize my office hours, or if you'd like to set up a phone call, please email me and we can do that as well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.